are the favorite, not the underdog in a matchup like this. And Heroic are definitely not in a place where they can feel super confident that they can beat a team like Complexity. So let's see if Train will do them any favors.
15 games into the bounty, every single favorite has won. This has to be it.
That's pretty unreal for any tournament.
Nilo from the corner. His teammates picking up kills elsewhere as he grabs one. Nice answer back from Nyx. Still one more player to the Heroic favor. And LNZ just kind of tucked in up close. Could end up catching Hulzerk off guard. Now he knows about him. And the other two confirmed to be further back. So yeah, they see that as a perfect chance to just clear this close one. That's bomb possession here for Hulzerk. And then he fakes it as if he's running over to the B site, but in reality, hanging on to these Ivy halls.
Yeah, love it. He's going to have good pace here to get back to the site. And Icon gets cleared for a second. So Scrub might be a little confused about it, but they're just splitting the difference. It's such a fast rotation from Z. He's gone just into hell. Could have spotted Hulzerk if he was jumped up, but playing it cards really close to his chest. And Hulzerk can't find that one fight he's looking for. But if he goes...
Still has time.
He's not going to go inner, surely. Yeah, he's got most of the areas cleared out on this side.
Still has time to hard clear this corner.
Yeah, I mean, he knows someone's around here, right?
Pop the headshot on the player in the corner. You're good. He could even go B right now. Oh,
okay.
He could go.
Oh, no.
He's written it off.
They're together.
Yep. All right. Damn, Hulzerk. One layer too many. You kind of fooled yourself, unfortunately, finding the B kill.
He did clear. See how they deal with this crossfire. It's obviously a very known quantity at this point.
2 Galils in front of the 3 pistols. Wide swing to the SMG.
That's well handled.
That is what Complexity are looking for.
Bomb has been planted.
Clear from 60, going into Z. Confirms 2 players within it. Gonna be tough to get through this bottleneck now with players just on the other side. Eyes trained on you. Do you take the chance? Give themselves a smoke to try to work out. Fast headshot out of Scrob.
Nice
okay.
round so far, Scrob.
Suddenly, round's alive. Now, no kid on this. Bomb pretty far gone as well. Anything that delays any further retake could end up winning the round for Complexity. A lot of these retake frags coming out to the favor of Heroic, but no kit.
Yeah,
no
get out of
kit,
there.
no round win. They've got to concede this, but still costly for Complexity and great retake attempt for Heroic.
With Hulzerk back and everything.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Technically, they could beat top 5 teams.
Youngstar on site. First blood his. Deep positioning from Grim. But a bunch of bodies stacking up to Heroic's favor. That's 4 kills already. 60 better just get the money in. And he's got that at least, but very quickly taken off the site. Heroic. They may have lost round 2, but they bottomed out all of Complexity, killing every player in the process, just missing the kit to win that round.
I think we need to use contract jail to our advantage, actually. It's where these Europeans aren't playing fair.
Ooh. Nice shot from 60, turning around while the smoke was exposed. LNZ throwing himself forward.
It's a little stringy. It's one guy coming through a smoke. Ivy gets hit, but the rest of the attack isn't coming through at all. LNZ's in a fine spot. Oh, I thought I wasn't joking.
Just JT things. He's got a good 6th sense.
CTs continue to have great positions, though. And... all right, I'm just going to stop talking now.
Okay. I'll pick it up. Youngstar trying to tether off Tanir, but he goes down first.
Wow.
And Nyx hits the box wallbang.
Not a single kill back in that 3v3 with pistols involved. We capitalize on potential for a fee.
Here at Heroic, people are potential. And we sell them. Grim able to get out T-Con, no contest. CT's being very quiet about their positionings. And 60 sees that as an invite forward. Him and Grim with 3 kills between them. This smoke deep in front of Nilo means, he gets 2, but It's already, once that outer sight falls.
Quite a good spray transfer, but
Yep.
if only anybody else did something.
Too little, too late.
Yeah.
His 6th and 7th kills of the map. Bomb was all the way back in T-spawn, so this one gets drawn out slightly. Nyx has already punished the last attempt at a save from this exact push. So Nilo knows better.
Yeah.
And he will hide in the grassy knoll.
In the olive tree. Ah, and the hunted becomes the hunter.
Haha, nice cover. It's the thinnest tree you've ever seen. Has 2 branches.
Nilo is really, I mean, he's a Swedish talent, and I think, you know, since Brolin, everyone's kind of been looking for the next one.
Or sorry, they win it, but it felt like a loss with everybody dying. I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh, this is a classic complexity start. Watch them just make this T-side as hard as possible now because the economy's ruined.
But they didn't. They actually,
No, they
played a
look
lot
good.
of composure at 3v3 with pistols and stuff. They made Heroic look like an uncomfortable team.
Oh, very explosive.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Tanir is going to find one with the pistol, so maybe careful. We have to be always cautious with these sorts of rounds versus complexity because
Why did
some
we
things
compliment them, Connor?
never change. First 2 kills now. Scrob with the 3rd one. Back of the head. Down goes 60. Halzerk's going to have to clutch out.
And he can't.
First shot's good, and he sees a door towards that B site. He is correct about this. Ahead of Tanir, rotating back around through CT spawn.
Halzerk is prepared to potentially watch this. Tanir's making the right decision, going
Running.
up above. Did he?
Nilo takes the high road. Missed shot on Tanir. Nilo's going to walk out. Halzerk hears it, and he misses his shot. So sure enough, we had to say it. Complexity, avoiding all those.
Oh, this looks like a great timing. Oh, maybe not.
Red, young star, just had that intuition. And 60's not able to get out through Ivy as a couple of rounds have looked really good for him, and even just kind of being the fire starter for some of the T-main players to push. Grim trading out. Man advantage held onto by Heroic as we hit a minute.
They seem to know Tanir's here. Oh, it won't matter.
Yeah. It's one thing to know he's there. It's another thing to do anything about it. Wide swing from the pistol, but that's just going to open up Nilo to come and clear you. So 48 health here for Grim, 50 seconds, no bomb possession, and 3 opponents ahead of him.
It's so close that Nyx gets this attempt at a trade inner. If he gets the kill, there's no one actually watching him from Z. There would have been no way to deal with this problem, and I think the round ends if he finds that one duel. But instead, the day is saved by Youngster. There's no movement outside to capitalize on rotations for complexity. In the end, it comes down to Grim, who gets outdone by Nilo.
Bare bones utility here for complexity. Nothing left now. This one volley is going to have to be the commitment. Missed off shots from Scrob.
Needed that one, didn't he?
Cole 5v4, JT pressed against the smoke. This one starts to fall through the hands of complexity, but Tanir in the middle of this smoke emerges, and nobody else has line of vision on him. And so Halzerk, another clutch attempt. But Tanir is just off the leash now.
He didn't even start. He didn't even stop moving, excuse me. Right into that crouch swing. Beautiful shot for Tanir.
60's been muzzled.
Down to one flash.
A few of these recent rounds over towards Ivy was a key piece to unraveling that forward setup when Tanir was getting caught behind trains. Now, not the case. He's comfortable, his flank is covered. Nilo's been a really good supporting piece of this defense because he's been very much floating between the sites, sitting on 15 kills this half. Tanir with an element of surprise, perfectly timed peek out. JT quick to the trade, but still has to somehow get through that man advantage, and it wasn't looking good until JT decided to take more into his hands. LNZ back sights, got a duel in front of him. This gets evened out, but it wasn't long-lived. Halzerk to another clutch. Player in Z, 7 seconds, no bomb. He needs both the frags, and that won't happen. And so a back-and-forth affair at the start gave runway over to complexity.
By upcoming pro players or other fans in the world.
Okay. Will Donk surpass him in that department too?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the thing is that Nico always had custom view models. He never used like classic or couch like Summit or something.
Right, he's working in the shrubs.
Yeah, his view models always look so nice.
LNZ opening. I'm just glad we're getting away from that Doom-looking center model. Remember when that was a thing for a month or two?
Yes, and that was also Nico. Oh yeah.
Nix and Sixy bring this back slightly.
Catch that bomb.
Was past tense, 5 versus 3. Now Youngstar tries to slide down into it. Gun starts to go dry. He's going to put Scrob into a clutch. Low health in front of him. And now bomb you'd think could be grabbed, but a player perched to hold it.
Have that at rookie.
Alzerk versus Halzerk. And Scrob. Oh, it's awkward as he gets caught up on Thomas, but now he can play. At the very least, it's money. We've got a kick here for the diffuse. And no instant rush. He doesn't know where Halzerk's gotten off to, but he'll see the legs. Ah,
he got it.
Pops it. Scrob laughs him off in the 1v1. Keeps growing the lead. Already trying to challenge that outer sight. Oh, Grim though, double kill inside Pop Dog. That's what they're looking for. Sixy confirms, body's out, but LNZ ahead of the curve. Already through that mid smoke.
Scrob's in a fine spot to actually wait. Let's see if he is patient.
It's got bomb though.
Oh,
It's got to cross over. It's got to give up position. They'll give up the site. To hell with the A site. Let's dip. Feeling very much squeezed by what was left of complexity. Makes total sense to reposition. And I just like that they're all on the same page so quickly. They make a move. Youngstar gets caught by the scout.
Late back to Z, 2v2 now. But it's a scout on the retake. We're gonna get this upgrade? Might as well, right?
JT with the Galil could find a back turn to him. It's all about the position. Pulls the trigger, sprays down Scrob, and you are so far from that bomb. But it is planted on this side of the train. This was the setup for LNZ. Problem is just the Mac 10.
He's so far. Oh, he's playing it perfectly.
Not sure where he's coming in from. They're looking a bit confused, but
wait,
gonna give himself the flash. No kit. He swings out. He clears off the coverage, and then with no kit, turns back, no time. LNZ plays it clean.
Oh, he's actually got it. See, it's LNZ needs to make a call here.
Up.
Yeah, they need to go grab that, start going.
Molly themselves, that'll slow it down. Gotta wait for that to burn out now, but at least you know you've cleared Grim out. Towards site he'll run. Halzerk's position's been found out. Now the T-Con players can't look away from this one. Or maybe they do? Thought it would be covered from the back. Scrob and Youngstar still with something to say about it. JT could go unnoticed, comes out, drops the bomb. 10 to the clock. Youngstar needs both these kills, and JT's gonna hold the line on site. Things getting a little too frantic as that clock feels like it started to add too much pressure for Heroic to handle. Oh, Tech 9 already out, but dealt with by Grim. Sixy tries to lean forward, and instead these Tech 9s find 2 kills, but the bomb gets thrown forward towards site. Oh no, finding Grim, not ready for the duel.
Oh,
now
taking so much molly damage.
80 damage between the two of them.
Looks like Youngstar wants to get out, Denier wants to get back in.
Classic Denier. Youngstar waiting for the swing around, and Nix is going to drop him.
Okay.
He's going to drop both, in fact. Closing this out, putting Complexity 2 rounds away from tying at 9.
They couldn't agree on what they wanted right there, but good for Complexity holding strong.
Sixy, careful now. They're ahead of the timing that I think he has in mind. Yeah, they're going to jump him. Never got a chance to drop his utility either, so Ivy falls for a low cost. And Halzerk making use of the new boxes in the upper halls.
Yeah, that's nice.
Gonna drop Nilo in the process, but then LNZ with another answer. JT climbs up just to clear down beneath. Really showing, I think, this round the changes to the map.
Definitely.
Ultimately still comes up to Heroic's favor. Man advantage. Bomb soon to go down once Scrob has to give up position again to plant.
Bomb has been planted.
And he planted in a place that was actually uncovered. That could have been his death if Nix was just 3 seconds sooner. Death while planting, not after the fact. Nix gonna start running this one. Bomb nearing the halfway point. Uncomfortable smoke push for Halzerk.
Yeah,
and I like the reposition from Youngstar. He's getting off-site and potentially behind the retake attempt. Halzerk has no idea, and the bomb's still for this side. So he pounces on it. Youngstar, key reposition there to guarantee their 10th.
even if Grim's the one with the detective hat on.
Of fucking course, dude. Now they want to fucking just try to kill me every round.
What do you mean?
Who and
That would have been
What?
60. Talking about dying on Ivy. He didn't like that timing, Launders.
right? Yeah, but it's not as OP to take it anymore. So
Box was used
Oh,
last
man.
round. He saw
Yeah.
that. He knows something's coming.
Oh,
Doesn't know
JC's
how many.
it's a little nerd on these angles.
Oh, could have gotten
More
more.
through the box, LNZ.
Nasty headshot.
He really saved the day there.
Nyx only has an MP9 to press into the site, supported from the background. Scrob through smoke, but the SMG picks up the slack. Double from Scrob, a pistol for the third. Player further back, another 1v1 between him, but this time it's versus 60, and he doesn't have bomb. He's gonna go for the frag, and a missed chance. And as he takes 24 points of damage, he's got one more shot, one more chance, and that one's taken away from him. 60 wins the head-to-head. Scrob comes up empty-handed, and Complexity keep this within one.
I guess that's going to be one issue with it. That is super spammable.
Well, Scrob from the last man standing to the first man dead. Z player peeling back though. And if Halzerk goes out for this Tenier contact, now he's in the open. For a second there, stood in the open.
Uh-oh.
Takes a headshot for 83 damage. Lucky to be alive. Slow T-Con flank and no cover for the Z push. Now
an
you've got a
upgrade.
gun in Youngstar's hands. A double tech 9 kill plus the dink.
You're kidding. Wait,
It's
the
actually
flank.
Tenier behind him who gets the kill. We get that T-Con walkout. 60 finally back into the action. No, but Nilo can't manage to drop him just yet, and slowly Halzerk will come back at Z and not find him looking in his direction. But I really didn't know what to expect with such little notice. Mid-event roster change. Feel like we haven't seen that since Mao's at the start of the year.
Maybe it was a good idea.
Yeah, we'll find out, huh? We'll find out.
Oh,
Nice timing.
oh man, this is so bad for Complexity.
Yeah.
They just got by into lower, and Nilo and everyone else are watching these angles anyway. That's just unbelievable. This is a Flusha moment for Tenier, all the way to the back lines. If anyone comes in because they lose vision on B,
And he's done this with
man,
so much
and
time.
he will. Yeah, this is literally.
Ooh, JT could be the freebie.
Pretty sure this is Flusha versus, was it FaZe Clan in Kato 2018? Clean kill here from the back end. This is when he tells them what's happened, guys. And there's another alert.
Bomb has been planted.
Nilo keeps it clean. If he gets another backstab, I mean, now all of Complexity are wondering what else is compromised.
What is
Halzerk
happening?
gets a barrel put to the back of his head.
Tell me how he pulled that off.
That was as 60 peeled back towards CT spawn.
They actually had a read on the push, and he walked by it. That was so clean by Tenier.
Round-winning move at a very critical juncture. 10 all now. Heroics 11th round win.
It looked random, but it wasn't.
Save is looking good though for 60. Drops 3 players just to keep this off in hand. And Nilo's gonna have to let him have it.
He's ready for the major.
2 MP9s, 5-7. Halzerk burned forward in Pop Dog. Not a comfortable place, but that doesn't stop him from getting first blood. Grim outside T-Con, gonna be pressed from both sides. Still gets a double, and then JT slides in to trade him out. Bomb down in the front of it, and Complexity, just when it looked like they got so outplayed in the 1 round prior, they take the fight to Heroic and tie us up again.
Anything but dead. How did they pull that off?
You can see the bloodbath and the carnage that went down just outside as they tried to force the hand.
They found some good success at Ivy, but the organization here of Complexity, I think, is just attracted to this very same idea. They seem to know what's happening.
Flash in to confirm it.
3 spotted at 50 seconds. They can't turn around from this.
Oh, Flash is fantastic. Grim into the corner. Nyx a little late on the corner peek, but that's exactly what they needed. Just enough to have players scramble, turning them back and forth. Nilo comes out from T-Con, but no bomb possession. boiled this one down to 50 seconds. That pack of players on Ivy had to succeed at least halfway. Lose numbers, but get out. That could have been something. Here is the recovery effort of Nylo. 2 kills into this. Hits 20 frags. Smoke on Grim, soon to fade. 15 on this clock.
No way.
And Nylo is doing it all on his own. Surpasses JT, who gives up his position. Tanir's got a chance, but it's burned out, and that fire will win this game for Complexity. A piece of utility that keeps him away. A 24-round game, barn burner. Every single time.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
Pushed it over the line in a couple of those very important rounds. And I think just within certain rounds, looked like one of the more explosive players when he would bombard them through the pop dog or thrust himself at T-Con exit. Whatever it took, Grim was ready to do it for the team. Now it's going to take a 4v5. Nylo quickly up through the red room. And Sixy and Cave gets it. They're going to lose footing on the bomb site. Youngstar goes deep through Cave, but it's an instant trade out. He's kind of getting baited to come take this fight for a second, but again, Nylo still in the red room, still whittling away at that health bar, and last man up as Grim goes down. It's a Scrob double plus plant post. Repeat offenders in the map pool at the moment. Ooh, this green boost by Scrob actually gets seen by JT. Grim's gonna find LNZ. JT's just getting pelted by too many nades. He tries to get out, trying being the key word, because he's not allowed an escape. 4 versus 3 for Heroic in the first gun round. All you've got is Temple, and that gets set on fire.
Heresy. They looked very uncomfortable with that attack. Could have gotten to slightly better spots, but to be honest, a retake is still possible. Yes, it is, it looks like.
Nicely done. Youngstar cuts down those 2. Makes sure that just as soon as it looks possible, it becomes impossible.
Tumbled out into the flash. Nyx will get hunted, but not killed. Danir's out, and this one gun will be pretty helpful. But yeah, Complexity there off the corner of default. It's sort of like they knew the exec was coming in, but they didn't really, I guess, respect how quickly it could happen. And thought they made it looked like they mentally thought they had a second to throw a nade. Yeah, true. Them CT sides.
Them CT sides. And that fame. Grim posted up. He's going to have a bunch of players behind him if
Nice.
JT can't grab them all. Ooh, JT ends up getting the double kill that Grim wanted. Man advantage for Complexity. That setup I thought was going to cost Grim, but good cover from JT, making this round look doable for Complexity. Is the 5th round of play the first round Complexity win? Starting to look even more likely as Tanir finds himself alone. 5-1 is his start. Flash to the Temple opens up the door for him to push off site, and there's nobody donut. He's gonna find cover in sight soon, and it's just the jumping pistol. It takes him way too many bullets to get that frag, and the trade frag is good here for Cole. So they'll grab that op back, defuse this for the round win.
Ooh, that's a message. 10-1 Nylo. Excellent start here to Ancient.
Trying to have himself quite the series. Finished map 1, 21-16. Highest rated player for Heroic on the map loss.
Uh-oh, Halzerk can be spotted here. Yeah. Oh, that's so awkward, Halzerk.
And now Sixy kind of feeling doomed, gets popped by LNZ.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's, you know, he pushes out and he's holding the right side, but he doesn't trust his teammate to have the other, and then he knows he's exposed. He knows.
Just banking on them not walking in that timing. Costly mistake to make, as it's not only his death, but the round that comes swiftly with it. Heroic immediately back to winning ways.
Yeah, it's micro. It's small, small mistakes. Halzerk hasn't got to kill this map, so it's a little awkward.
Ooh, dude, they are sharp on this one.
Blasted away.
Yeah, the time to kill now for Heroic. Again, like there was that weird wonky back and forth over on Train at the start of the game, and when you boil it down to a 13-11. So I guess that's why I'm calling him Skronk.
I see. That actually adds up perfectly.
Welcome to the things I think about.
I know you well enough
While
to know that isn't a lie.
Yeah, I speak the truth. And maybe so does Sixy. Nope. No, sir. Tries to get aggressive down ramp, eats a bullet to the head again. His last 2 rounds have been very much short-lived in the face of this presence from Heroic outside B. The AUG up close. Fun choice, Grim. Good luck. Nice lineup for JT, at least a double kill. Something anywhere from anyone going Complexity's way would be just a moment to catch your breath. Well, luckily for them, the missed rotation turns into a great way to save.
Yeah.
Ah. Play it off.
Very
It's all
flexible.
part of the plan. 7-1 T side now, Heroic.
Oh, nice shot, Skronk. That'd make you Skronky.
And he's been a real turret outside of that B site when we saw him boost it up. Now when he's holding for any kinds of last attempts at a Complexity. Still 0 kills for Halzerk. And
Damn, that's amazing. Out of Nilo. Perfect timing.
this T side's impressive.
It is.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Again, numerically, not a lot of wins to really like turn your head when it comes to this map specifically, but no fluke, I don't think, that they pushed Spirit to the limit. Grim comes back into the site. Nade's gonna just expose him to a whole pack of Heroic players that are all so bloodthirsty at the moment. They look left and right down the line. They just see their teammates feasting on easy frags. North American noobs as far as Heroic is concerned.
Today's not the day, man. We just had to watch the NRG game, and
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Kick a man when he's down.
Especially with 5 North Americans on the desk in the casting booth.
Yeah.
It's an all NA broadcast to watch the boys get spanked.
They even got the better Norwegian.
He's Danish.
Young Star.
Oh.
Skronk.
Wait, Youngstar's from Sweden.
He is? No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude. Are the MP9s going to make a difference? Will the Mag 7 get a kill? I mean, when Halzerk is 0 and 8, I say to hell with it. Pull out the Mag 7. Get active. Make a move. This is the same place Scrob has already caused problems for Complexity. The only thing that might stop him is this Mag 7 peeking straight into him. It's close enough to blow his head off. Do it, Halzerk. Do it. Oh,
I think he helped.
yeah, a little assist on that one. They hear the op rattle off a shot too, so
Get this gun back in rotation.
natural reposition into the cave with guns like these. And Grim playing green. Gets found out. His SMG prevails. Nilo's going to be met by a smoke. And so this bargain bin buy is starting to work out somewhat. Donut player pressure from both ends. But in pushing cave to Donut, you have effectively offered Heroic this B site. You're giving them a chance at this 2v4 post plan.
It's true. It's a lot of time to get organized. These are the moments where Complexity, I think, can have a hard time for sure, and they're being so patient with the smoke.
Can he peek in front of it? Will he need to? Scrob's got 1. Gets past the flames. LNZ, 2 more kills in this 1v3 to close it out.
A nade on Grim could be the end of him. Oh, won't even need that
Soft.
part. And he got off of it, didn't he?
Goes
Yeah.
deep. Halzerk's no longer diffusing. He's going to have to get back on it. LNZ knows the plan's on the left for him, but there's no kit, so be it. This was a very sprinkled in by from Complexity, and they're not going to have the tools for the job to win it. So even though they push beyond the cave, secure the 4v2.
I think it was an interview where he said he started playing with the Norwegians on a Norwegian org. That's what he said. Also Vietnamese, I think. And then someone said, I can't remember if Automatic was baiting. I'm not going to get into it now.
Okay.
Heroic are on a tear.
From a tear to Tanir. Through the cave smoke, catching him off, keeping man advantage in hand. Bomb can take its sweet time working through the swamp.
Grim surrounded, doesn't even know it. Maybe he can feel it though. Hauser comes in a mid, maybe he can help, but like, he's kind of pinned in the spot. Hauser, oh, just missed that.
And now Grim's got to be careful about the shadow on the right side.
Yeah, he's not clearing this totally yet. There we
That's
go.
good timing. So we go back evened out with that one. Grim hanging on to a portion of the site. Oof, but there's a gap in that one, and Youngstar's going to find Grim's head. Just the CT lane to try to push up. Nyx double op in this retake. A double op 2v3 demanded of Complexity, and Nyx gets one. It's going to earn him a weapon swap. Nylo, 14 kills to his name, 11 rounds into this map, peeks wide on default, and Nyx is gonna punish,
Nice.
switching over to the AK, securing his 3rd kill in that round, and giving Complexity a much-needed lifeline, at the very least. Got him on the wall. Trade's good. Another one in here, 6E. Oh, he gets damage in.
Nylo doesn't shake focus. Holding outside there, keeping the cave preoccupied. Plant can come down.
Nick's gonna walk this one in, try to get closer. Catches Youngstar off guard. Man advantage for Complexity, taken away. Tanir trying to get the better of Halzerk, but he will survive on a quarter health. Nylo joins forces up on site. No bomb plant yet. Grim fast on the flank. And as the site itself slows down, Grim really trying to make this AUG work. And with backs turned to him, it looks like this one's in the bag. Final 2 rounds of the half, picked up by Complexity. A pistol could give them some runway, but it still feels like dire straits ahead. You got a lot of cave control here if you are Complexity, ready to really hammer it home on this bomb site. Utility for JT and Halzerk. But LNZ's got the kill. Just floating around on middle. They weren't ready at all, but Youngstar hits a clean shot. Smoke over towards ramp, lands ahead of the push, but they'll still come through because Nyx takes over cave control. And so the utility covers just enough. 3v2 for Complexity here. Youngstar and LNZ trying to find a way to crack it back open. No kit. Nyx waiting for a chance to shine. He's got to go for the reload. They're going to try to pile drive him in that moment. He gets the reload off. First bullet straight between LNZ's eyes. And with that, they will deter the clutch attempt. Will they? Still sticking around, but deep ramp commitment here from Halzerk to just guarantees all's good. 2 sets of... No, just one. He had nades. Kevlar to go. It was a part of the escort to get Grim into Red Room.
It's a big gap here, man, for Heroic. That's such a good timing for Grim.
Trade potential, JT. He's got support through Nyx. And so 2 players flood into the CT spawn for Complexity. Chance at bomb being cut off, though, in Donut.
They really do just want to walk this. I mean, the bomb should just be crossing, I feel like.
6E's coming. They're going to go 2 Donut. That's why he waits. Oof. And luckily, 6E trades off default box. The slide out from Tanir. The double kill's good. The triple's even better. Headshot in an instant. I said quiet map from Tanir. He hears us talking. Double digits secured, so...
The donut approach was just a touch sloppy. I felt like they had such a massive flank. They needed to slow down the normal first part of their attack.
Fast move, ramp under pressure. Grim taking a look. Nylo out through cave. Nobody holding that. Everybody else is still kind of slow to get through the B doors. And then Scrob picks one up, and a second. Taking the angles down. A bit of disjointedness, I think, between Complexity in the last couple rounds.
Yeah.
Whether that was waiting down. JT trying to piece together a 1v4, but he doesn't realize they're just letting that flank get into position. Tenier from the shadows. Fires off. Activates everybody else. JT now knows time's limited, and... Whoa, okay. The gun doesn't go empty. Everybody starts swinging.
He never has a nervous move. I'll say that about him.
That ain't it. LNZ gonna put the Tech 9 down. Firing faster than the dual Berettas could. Scrob holding off. Missed shot and a dink comes out. So we've got a little more space than Heroic would have liked to give over. But it looks like cleanup duty should be good. Should be, because they're still not turned around for Nilo's arrival so quickly into the back of this Complexity push through Donut that he's dropped bomb on his side of the smoke. It's gonna force Util out of Complexity, faking as if they're gonna scoop it up immediately. He tries to pop him through it, outnumbered 2-1 here.
They're waiting quite a long time, but I don't know if that's even their biggest problem. They're gonna have to go back, get this bomb eventually.
They let the smokes fade. Now they'll have nothing to cover the grab. Scrob's gonna put the op on it, and it all falls on a 29 health Halzerk. So unfortunately here for Complexity, they get that first map in their back pocket, but Ancient too much of an ask. Not able to beat Spirit at Cologne here, but they'll make up for it with the new piece as well. Just waiting to pop that flash. JT. Great flashes, you said it.
Best flashes in NA.
See it coming. Beretta's on the half wall. Easy for Grim. Quad kill for Grim. Ace on the cards if not for JT, but with the flash assist, he
Bellissimo.
owed it to him. Tenier shows presence on B.
Yeah, they're not really getting tricked by this. Still got 3 here.
Great on the other side of the incendiary too. They're going to play with it. They're pouncing as the short push comes down over on the B site. Tenier with one. JT and Grim, though, gonna stop it in its tracks on site. Grim going for the bathrooms frag, can't manage everything on his own. And Tenier has escaped the threat of Nyx down on that lower site. Now, if Nyx just leaves him down there, go for the 1v1 up on A site versus Scrob.
He has no idea where Scrob is playing from, though. He is in the open, however.
Just got to keep clearing these corners, right? You've got to throw caution to the wind, keep clearing every corner, and you're going to find him, but you're not going to get the better of him. Scrob wins the duel with the FAMAS, and the first guns out for Heroic post a T-round win.
This is kind of a make or break round for that economy. Oh, and JT outright loses his duel. Tenier barely scratched. At least Grim gets his.
Halzerk hanging on to the bathrooms. Good lineup there. Gets a bunch of damage in with Nyx behind him.
He wants to swing again.
Yeah, it's burning beyond him, so he could go for it. Gonna try to catch him with timing, and he does.
Wow.
Just over top of the flower box. That was ambitious.
Grim hasn't decided to walk back up. They actually might allow for a plant, which means that... Oh, we'll see.
Nyx looking like he wants to throw himself at it when the plant comes down. Tenier could hold smoke, but he's worried about the open routes. And sure enough...
Solid move, man.
Fluster Scorb. Scrob. I'll get there.
Scorb, is this true?
Halzerk just gonna stay posted long.
Whenever you get flashed on long, you just eat it. You just stand here. Yeah.
There you go. Great call.
Yeah, it's too far away.
Got to work on that throwing arm. Squeaky closed. Players up inside of... No, it's off its hinges. Yeah, it's like, I thought that was a gap, but didn't see anybody climbing around in there.
Ooh.
Scrob catching Halzerk. JT stuck here alone for a moment, and in that moment, he's not able to get anything else done. Still, man advantage Complexity. Smoke for Dumpster. Bank exit already under wraps. That AUG trying to push
dangerous.
out. Scrob gets pushed back into the bathroom.
This is some of the pressure that you were looking for, you know, just to keep it coming. even when they could play passive in a spot.
Just don't jump spot. Scrub op on the prowl.
You're going to go around this or just...
With the flash. Grim right there in the open. Popped. We go even here at 10 seconds, confirming the dumpster player, but dropping the bomb. Now Scrub gets the kill. You know where the last one's at. No time to plant. You've got to gun him down, and he's just going to run another round where Complexity just flee the scene for the final kill and put it on the board. It's how they close Train.
If they swing this properly, it's actually going to be awkward for him.
Missed shot, but nobody actually comes around the half wall fast enough.
Oh, the op is
His
right
fallback
there.
does get clipped, though. So that's one down. Open door for the Pistols to push forward.
Goodness.
And an op to grab, perhaps, if they can just get a little closer. Smoke grenade with it. Back found over here towards B.
They
Nice
know he's
push from
lurking,
Nyx.
too.
Yep. You know, Tanir has been kind of left to his own devices down outside of the B site. Multiple rounds already.
They've got time to wait for another mistake, but I don't know if they're going to find one.
JT turning his back towards long can be scary. It's just the Tech 9, though. In the hands of Youngstar. Really burning this down just in case. Not actually sending anything back over towards B. They wait, they wait, they wait. They
got the
decide
op.
to go for this. Two ops in hand. Scrob's got a second kill on the round. Now LNZ with that picked up sniper posts one as well. One op finds Halzerk. They play the waiting game, and they put it on site.
Oh my goodness, they've actually made it happen. And now in the post plant, I don't know, I feel pretty good. There's no smoke coming at them.
There are kits on the dead bodies.
Has to be a missed shot, and it is.
Yes, sir. But they got to scoop up a kit in the process. One front sight, I believe one towards truck. LNZ missed chance. Still now Nyx gets the kit. Flash forward, missed op shot. Tech 9 peppering the wall. And because of the time, it is still all good. It's Complexity securing their 6.
That shot did look good. It was a nice try, but way too many missed shots there.
All is going well. But the thing is, we haven't really seen a huge test on this B site yet, which is the flag Maui raised.
That and, I mean, they aren't banking a ton of money off these wins.
There we go. Smooth. JT gets one.
Okay. Yeah,
Once.
that's... Ooh.
You gotta wait.
Just loves a fight.
Gotta wait until the bullets run out.
Yeah.
Or at least stop.
I don't know. Maybe just don't. Yeah, just don't go at all.
Walks right into that one. With 10 bullets still to go on Tanir's spray down. Flash out through Monster. Scrob's got it held back from a distance. Nice headshot from Sixy. Needed that one, it felt like.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit.
Molotov kind of keeps him stuck in for a second. Not able to fall back this angle past Tanir just yet, but they jiggle on it a couple times. That nade, done.
Excellent.
Not even needed as Nilo's got there first. Here's the Molotov, but it missed.
Man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see
We-
there.
We did talk about how maybe this T side would just be kind of cobbled together for Heroic, and devil in the details there as the fire doesn't burn Sixy out. He's able to hold on to the position, gets spotted though, and his support system's down.
What?
He swings
Sixy?
wide instead of playing the headshot over top of the barrels. Tries to go for the short player instead. Nade for the planter is going to stop that plant, and now Halzerk out here on the balcony already. A peek from short spotted. As the second player has hands busy, he drops. P250 versus rifles. And they both swing down through him, so they break their way through despite the missed util. He could find the party kill. Nick's about to flank around.
Yeah, there's no point in his teammate peeking.
Got it. Keep that second player well hidden in JT. Does this serve as a trigger for the Heroic push into B?
You kind of just want to stand on top of stairs, make sure they can't go up blue, and then rotate out to B, and that's it.
Seems to be what's being put in place. JT sticking around in bathrooms. Heroic are coming back. JT is going to try to get active. Finds one not looking the right way. Now he knows they're coming for him. He's going to have to fight to the very end, and he will do so very well. 2 kills for JT, 13 frags on the map, leading his team in kills at the moment. Tanir chucks a bunch of nades out, looks to go join forces with Scrob, but we do get the push from Sixy again. Not the first time he's catching players off with his aggression out from B site. And so the bomb planter at 20 seconds smokes off Monster, and this is going to turn into the op save. It's no guarantee, And there are still pistols to lose here for Complexity, so they'll take their chance and try to get this for Halzerk, surely.
It's quite dangerous to die after time, and it's totally possible, though they're kind of avoiding it.
Right here after time, they're going to push it.
Yeah.
He knows they're coming, but he doesn't know that there's one very close on T-spawn, so as he comes back up to the barrels, hits that shot. Nick's making sure he keeps the AK, and it's a gentleman's agreement. They'll let it go, but it is Complexity to win with less.
Got to find something to do in the interim, but they're not trying it this round. Oh, crazy.
Done. Whoa. Incredibly clean with the third kill. Tenier softened up earlier, but not enough to hold him back from giving this a try. But another piece of missed util.
They can turn it back over towards the A site. I mean, they pulled JT downstairs.
Yep.
Nilo, if he plays his cards right, can get a very key kill here. 9 HP is Tenier, but he's just going to be sent to plant the bomb.
Nilo's deep position catches off JT. Then all of a sudden, Heroic feel like they could still pull this off. Bit labored to change out guns. It's an upgrade for Nilo. Like you mentioned, 9 health Tenier, but he's got an op. Deep nade over top of Dumpster. Kit here for Halzerk. Grim's been good and trying to keep that trend rolling forward as he is the player to push past Dumpster now. Nilo trying to find timing, will collect another kill. And Halzerk, they don't know where he's at, but now he's starting to stomp on sight. Dicebox player trying to get him. Tenier still just buying time. Halzerk can't quite chase this down. Nilo so evasive.
Yes, they work so well together, man. They made that train round near the end of the game.
But he outpositioned. Opens that round up, pulls it off. JT right next to his teammate here, waiting for this exact peek. Fomus goes out wide for a second one. Grim is pinched against the wall. No way he was getting out of there without a fight.
They do have
a disadvantage.
Top bathrooms. Will they expect it? A third layer to this defense. They want to come in and clear.
Fire burns out. He hears them jumping to the top of the stairs.
Dixie's going to be told they're going downstairs. Halzerk says, I need some time to get there.
He's got to chase, right? He's got to follow. Door swings open. Now you know they're in the bottom of connector. Halzerk sees no resistance left behind. At his back's turned, they have not even considered that they're being followed. They really are not anticipating this third layer from A being so close, but a route towards short side. He finds them in the pipe. He strikes them down, taking Scrub down at the knees, who survives that spray down. 60 doesn't have a lot to work with. MP9 in hand. Keep that damn gun out. Why knife? Luckily, headshot on the low health of Scrub, and then Jiggles versus the AK to take him down low as well. Both players low. Halzerk goes for a huge reposition.
Yeah, and this amount of time is being bought, and from heaven, he'll be able to get this kill. They lock it up. 4 HP. Halzerk wins the round.
But then at the same time, he's also had a couple of really well-timed pushes off of the bomb site. I feel like he looks more uncomfortable in the site than he does when he's freed up to get active, flank Tenier the couple times he has. There's a bit of a duality to 60 at the moment. And that one was scary. JT,
disgusting.
though, 16 frags to his name.
And they're just going to continue with B.
Tapping into the complexity of old with not only some solid calls in the rotates, just the performance. Changing guns as they arrive, as 3 players get burned out from behind sandbags while they change weapons. Heroic have just taken over the site off what? Scrub to try to climb over, slides off site. Tenier waiting for timing. Oh, the flash is great! Tenier continues to spray. Grim traded out. And so 32 health here for Nyx. This felt like a complexity guarantee. 3v5 for Heroic as they pushed up through Monster, caught complexity with their pants down awkwardly on short. An ambitious flying Nyx has a kit, doesn't really have the health. Anticipating this push, he'll continue to just frantically throw himself at this attack, but the time is going to decide it, and it is still a 4th round for Heroic. There is discomfort for complexity to follow him towards victory. Our T side's better than our CT side, they say. Nilo up into the bathroom's hold. Wasn't ready for them to be that close, though, so the timing of complexity maybe catching off the defense. Oof. Tenier's now dead. LNZ, a lot of pressure, only able to drop 1. Of the 3 players on that site, only 1 walks away with a frag. Scrob has already announced himself from bathrooms. Youngstar challenging on the other end of site. Isn't able to get anything else going. No multi-frags on the side of Heroic. Give complexity to the pistol. And that is what they said in the TeamSpeak. Listen in.
And now they'll have to try to put together what they can. They've got 3 MP9s.
Gonna gun him down.
Good start.
Grim announced himself.
Very good start.
Heroic were more than ready to pummel him down inside of connector.
JT becomes low as well. Kind of set up Scrob for a moment. He might have a chance to just get a couple of shots in.
Ooh, a freebie.
Oh, big time. That's unfortunate for LNZ, but he could have stayed tucked. That's an AK unprotected.
He gave it a look before he turned towards short, but
There's that peak. 60 down, 31 health. Oh, another shot. Wow.
Scrob hits the headshot on that one.
That's
So
a big play. You keep wandering around, though, and around like this. That's what's going to happen. They already knew about the scout earlier on.
winning pistol is one thing, converting it is another. Nyx.
Look at their HP right now.
All three low
Veneer
players
would have to miss outright.
fixating in on the monster player, but JT and 60 coming at this from short. He backs up. Beautiful second headshot. And now JT's going to get exposed to connector in a moment. He has not nearly as much health as either of the two CTs up. Scrub's scout softens up one, gets the headshot on Halzer towards long. His admiration for this organization.
When did he say that?
On the desk right before it went live.
Just to denounce his admiration.
At first he said love, and then he corrected himself.
Wow. Just for this map?
Yep.
Okay. Crazy, but I have a feeling he's going to have to apologize for that one day.
Reload means he knows exactly where Grim is at. Cheeky little reposition around the smoke over top of bench. Nyx catching it with the Galil, and LNZ traded with just the one frag. It is a man advantage for complexity. They could go tit for tat with Heroic on the force wins. Tanier keeps himself sitting behind Optimus. MP9 swings out. Awkward there for 60. Player on Dice gets popped. Tanier's got two from this site. Halzer is his third victim. Triple MP9 spray for Tanier.
He's just a multi-frag demon, Tanier.
Trying to crawl by. Scrub's got the gun for the job. Three players past him, two to the right. Ooh, they pop suddenly onto the bomb site. LNZ's already here, but it's two players down. It's a gun in hand. The Optimus peak hits for 89 damage. LNZ is lucky to be standing. They chuck it over to JT because he's the only player left with health, and that health gets lowered by the nade. Fast tempo over top of Dumpster, not letting complexity slot into comfortable post plants. 60 shaves one off with the pistol. And now it's all he's got. That and a flashbang. It's one thing to topple Youngstar on such low health. It's another to kill Tanier. And he's even lucky to be alive. He'll give himself the flash. Defuse down to 2 seconds. Won't bite on it. Not before the defuse comes through. Heroic send a message with how fast they played that retake.
It's an excellent HE to kick it off when they came up through CT, just to soften them.
Good leadership. Whoa, Tanier. Timing gets there. Grim ready to trade back.
1 for 1. It's a good counter. It's hard to say if it's, worth the death, considering it's Tanier. There's always that calculation too.
JT bomb alone outside Monster. If they had pushed through that short pipe and they found that bomb alone, they could still find it. If Scrob takes an angle down Monster, but he's more preoccupied with connector, Nilo decides to get active. And you've got two players back turned. He's gonna peek wide, and because he didn't milk it for the first kill, 60's got that extra second to respond. Waiting between the two avenues of the B attack. 30 seconds and the smoke soon to fade.
Oh,
He finds the bomb. He drops it in the process. Youngstar's been struggling on this map, but he will find both. Right then and there, catching them as they go chasing towards the Opera. Youngstar, it's about damn time.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really late start from him, but just when they need him as well.
Scrub back at it. Oh, nice.
Man, and he's been notable too. And not someone that they should expect to rely on.
Nade.
Wow.
Perfect.
Amazing.
I mean, Halzerk saw that jump,
Yeah.
but didn't position fast enough. Maybe didn't think
Or
that Nade
shoot.
would come.
Yeah. Didn't take a shot either.
Bit too lackadaisical. Nyx walks out through Monster Pipe and then leaves, trying to scare that B site with his presence. But Scrob's got himself a second kill this round. And he is outperforming Halzerk on this
Yeah,
map.
he's getting so comfortable. How's that? Straight from the academy, in as a stand-in, no expectations.
Tanir's gonna flood down, make sure you've got boots on the site. Youngstar, again, kind of struggling in some of these moments. Plenty of players still on Heroic to pick up that slack, but he is dead with nothing. Scrub on 3 kills, 4 kills this round. And while Nyx is shadowed inside of that smoke, he's soon to be found at 30 seconds. Scrub can smell him. It is LNZ to close, but a quad kill from Scrub. Dominant op here for Heroic.
He posterizes Complexity as a cameo here.
Especially when we win pistol, was the quote from Complexity on the listen-in right before this second half got started. Reality check, boys. Gonna try to just flood into this A site, looking to swarm onto Scrub. This time he hasn't killed them before they can get here. Utility to support it with the wall of smokes. LNZ in the backdrop, but you've got Nylo up close, dead to Grim as the Tech 9 connects. Grim's gonna get himself a second, but the rifles are still on scene. And the last piece is a late arrival. Nyx from Long has the Galil to play off the remaining 1v3 that sits ahead of him with these 2 players still disjointed. LNZ steps up.
On the doorstep of victory now, seizing the opportunity by its horns as well. And now looking to put one of the final stamps on it. If he gets a chance, no, Nylo will be the only one so far.
On the fallback, drops bomb. Nylo just brings
help
to him. 3 kills alone. Only thing that Complexity have now is Nyx with the element of surprise. And it is important because Tanir's now dead. Bomb gets picked up. They could just leave. LNZ will be dodged from this point onwards.
Felt like they were never going to win. Now, Complexity in the 2-on-1. LNZ, they don't know where he's going to rotate in from, but it's a long path to get here. Bomb will be quickly punched in as they check everything, but you know what? I mean, the full kit of utility. No one's playing off of short, so there's no early fight. That would have been ideal.
So much money. Make it happen. He's got the kit, but doesn't have the time really to wrap around Monster. You've got to come in from short. You're going to have a 1v1 versus Grim. Nyx is a little more occupied with Graffiti. You could slam this shot into Grim. He turns.
He's going early.
There's still enough time. Smoke onto the bomb. It's going to have to be the spray through for Nyx. He's got 20 frags. Should be fine. The flash hits. No way. Oh, he stops it. Thank God. Complexity would have died on the spot if this round goes the way of Heroic.
They just they thought he's not coming in.
On both pipes to the B site, this is very clearly gonna be the B commitment.
And the test for the bottom fragger of Heroic.
He's gonna peek into it ahead of the commitment. Again, it is Youngstar to go down with nothing. You've got a player into the water already. Graffiti guy holds the line with 1. Tanir, this is who you want in this position, but off the reload. Are they gonna lose him inside of the smoke? 60's got the bomb. It gets dropped down beneath heaven, Scrub from up above it, and so Heroic about to touch 12. JT started this run for Complexity.
Must win clutch.
Bomb is so far off site, it will take time to retrieve it.
They just need to double up and walk out together. They absolutely should do that. But Scrub's a little wider. There's a chance for JT to find this.
He waits it out. He hits the upper. Unexpected was Scrub. And now suddenly JT with a second chance has no idea, gets blindside hit. And that is 12 Heroic.
Tanir phasing the smoke in and out of it.
Utility ready to go here. You've got a Tech 9 and a Mac 10 that are also supposed to break through. Heavy emphasis on this short push. And there's the swing out from the pillar. Tanir not able to spray down everybody, but LNZ's not too far off, and so it is still man advantage. 2 players left. 2 rounds left for Complexity to try and pull this into overtime, and it's gonna be JT kicking and screaming. His teammates unable to post his impact. Scrub, time to clutch. Op shots just off of it. And the T's split up.
Interesting way to play this. Pulling back, waiting for a chance, a mistake to come out.
You have 2 performing players from Complexity left in this clutch. You've just got to play it tether nicely. Missed shot of damage. JT there. And we go round 24.
All right, they might be able to earn themselves an overtime. Complexity, the full B attack that they should be able to have a deeper playbook on and surprise Heroic. I think they accomplished that. Uh-oh. Careful. No, before the door closes.
No way.
Kitty Utility down. 5v4 for Heroic. They come into this with 0 rifles. Scrub only has a 5-7 on the A site. This is the place to go.
A second kill that could have been.
They're seeing him walk towards Monster, though.
Do you think that keeps them there?
I mean, this could help out for sure. It'll keep their attention to some degree.
Nobody's clearing bathroom.
Oh, they're not coming in on the inside?
Nobody's clearing bathroom. Scrub has the perfect position, and now he's got an op!
An op upgrade?
Then the MP9 swing through!
Oh, no!
You are kidding! It is another classic Complexity calamity, a catastrophe on overpass. They start this T-side with confidence, and they get melted by MP9s.
GG.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club,